IUPD! Defund IUPD! Defund the Sheriff's Department! Defund the Sheriff's Department! Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
And if you racist on my street,
You will get your ass beat!
if you racist on my streets, if you racist on my streets,
You will get your ass beat! 412!
He told me to fuck my neck.
Please show me some damn respect!
Tonight, investigations underway in Indiana after this disturbing video posted on social media showing a group of white men attacking a black man, 36-year-old Vox Booker.
let him go, dude.
The men hurling racist slurs and pinning Booker against a tree.
One of the gentlemen yells to his friend to get a noose. I thought these individuals were literally going to lynch me.
The ordeal unfolding July 4th at Lake Monroe near Bloomington, Indiana.
First at 11, breaking news: a peaceful protest against an act of violence in Monroe County turns violent when a car drives into the crowd.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, wait, they are not stopping. He is still on the car.
Absolute chaos, Amanda. Absolute chaos. You know, Patrick Ford was one of the organizers, and if this had happened 5 minutes before, this would have been so much worse, because Patrick was just telling everybody, all right, it's been a good night. Let's go home. Let's end tonight on a positive note. And he told people, do not walk to your car alone, because there are people who do not want to see protesters down here tonight. So there was already a bit of fear, but let's be careful. And then the second that car came at a high rate of speed down the street, there was screaming, there was yelling, there were people running, trying to go chase the car. Of course, some people fell and there were injuries from that, but the most of the attention came here to 6th and Walnut, where there were literally people laying in the street after being tossed and tumbled by a speeding car. Absolute chaos here tonight. This finally the quietest it has been in Bloomington tonight.
Okay, thank you, Cameron, for that. And as Cameron mentioned,
He was my friend, Denver Smith. And that's all, well, maybe, that I got to say. But you remember Denver Smith?
What's up, Bloomington? My name is Eddie Melson. I'm state senator for District 3. When I woke up this morning in Gary in my bed, I said, I'll be damned if I don't make it down to Bloomington. Every single day we walk into the State House, I think about my forefathers. I think about the brutality that everyone in my culture endured during slavery. And as a person that has the responsibility that was mentioned earlier, to speak up when you have a platform, we have a responsibility. I would say this: silence can be a sign of being a signer on of what's taking place. The silence on an issue can say that you agree or that you are afraid to speak up. And whatever violence is perpetrated or whatever negativity is perpetrated will continue to happen. Every single person that's here, especially our white allies, have a responsibility to call out racism in its face and make sure that it never happens again. The Indiana Black Legislative Caucus, we issue some demands to this government in the state of Indiana. Banning the chokehold. No knock, no warrants. Racial profiling has to come to an end. All these things we put on the desk of the governor, and we have not heard back from him yet. Think about that. So when the time comes to vote, when the time comes to speak out on issues, be responsible. I refuse to let my children that I left to come here today live through this all over again. I have a responsibility. So no matter how far it is, what did Dr. King say? Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. This is not an event of division. This is an event of inclusion. But it's an event with demands. So I commend the organizers having the demands that are put forth to local government, county government, but don't forget about our state government. When we go back into session in 2021, make sure these issues don't fade to the background. Because everyone here has a responsibility. I want to thank my colleagues, Senator-elect Shelley Yoder, Senator Mark Stoops, and Senator J.D. Ford for being here today. I don't have to know you to say that I love you. It's my God-given right and my ability to say that I love you. So let's protect each other and let's fight for justice. Thank you.
Out of the bar and into the streets. Our streets.
Take a damn knee for all the fallen brothers and sisters. Out of the bar and into the streets.
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 Full street.
Our streets.
Full street.
Our streets.
Full street.
Our streets.
Full street.
Our streets.
And if you racist on my street,
You gon' get your ass beat.
if you racist on my street,
You gon' get your ass beat.
if you racist on my street,
You gon' get your ass beat.
how many more?
No more.
How many more?
Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Thank you.